Hey guys, so I just wanted to make a quick clip about the equipment that I use when I'm out here camping and I want to film something. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the setup, and then I'm actually going to switch over to my iPhone and show you the setup. So obviously you're coming out here multiple days at a time. You either have to have one of two things. You either have to have a lot of batteries, or you have to have a way to charge the batteries. Now the route I've gone is I have a way to charge the batteries, which I'll show you here momentarily. But you know, you come out here and you're trying to brave the elements and enjoy yourself, but you also want to film some stuff. So it can kind of get confusing, and you can really lose sight of time during the day when you're trying to film out here and also relax and enjoy yourself. But this is the setup I'm using. I'm shooting this right now on my Canon 80D, and I have a kit lens option on there right now. It's the 18 through 135 millimeter USM. I have a little lens hood on. Right now I'm not using any sort of fancy filter, I just have UV filter on. I'm recording audio with a Røde VideoMic Go. And also, you've probably seen some videos on my channel from this trip using a GoPro Hero 5 Black. It has been crazy windy this whole camping trip. I mean, I am just blown away by how windy it is. I'm wearing a down jacket underneath and then whatever this jacket is on top, and the wind, I mean, it gets through sometimes. It's been crazy. So you need some stability for your shots. I am working with the Magnus VT4000 tripod. It's the nicest and beefiest tripod I've ever owned, and I use it for any situation that requires, you know, the ultimate level of stability. And honestly, I use it in many other situations just because why not? It is a bit heavy, it's a bit cumbersome to lug around, but if you're out here and there's any wind at all, this tripod is going to stand up to the test. I promise you that. You know, I think what everybody has is just have a bag of random, probably foreign-made GoPro attachments that I'm using to mount my GoPro in different ways, and it's been a good setup so far. I've had my GoPro for a while, so I actually have 3 batteries for it, so that's not a problem. But if I needed to, I can charge it, and I'll show you how in a minute. But with the Canon, I only have the 1 battery, and that's something that I'm gonna fix next week, because even though these Canons have just magnificent battery life, I've been shooting a lot this weekend, and I've already had to charge this battery like 1.5 times today. So, you know, that's the setup, and I have my whole camera bag. I have a 50mm prime lens with me. Haven't pulled it out yet. It may be just because I'm enjoying this lens, but also I just really haven't found a reason to break it out, a reason to take this lens off. But yeah, let's switch over to iPhone, and I'll show you how I have the camera rigged up on the tripod with the GoPro. So we'll do that now. Okay guys, so this is what I'm looking at. So one of the features I love so much about the 80D is the flip out screen, so I can see myself as a little monitor. So, you know, moving around, it's on the tripod. I've been sitting doing most of my shooting this weekend, so I have the tripod, one of the sets of legs collapsed, so it's medium height. There's the Røde VideoMic Go. And then, check this out. Here's my GoPro. And I have it mounted like that because I've been using the panhandle on my video tripod to shoot things with my GoPro. Check this out. And I just angle it down like that. This is how I shot my, I forget what video I used for it, but this is how I did it. So the GoPro is rigged up like that. And another thing that it's good for is when I'm using the fluid head of this tripod, the up and down tilt. The up tilt, there's a little bit more resistance if I have the hinge wide open, and going down there's some assistance too. So it's a really nice little setup. I just cart this around, throw it on my shoulder, set it where I need it, and start rolling. So guys, here's the last piece of the puzzle for me. This is how I charge my batteries. I have my Canon charger already in it, but this is something I've had for a while. I'm not even sure it's even on sale anymore. I mean, for sale anymore. But it's called the Vagabond Mini Lithium Battery. And what this is made for, focus. There we go. What this is made for is actually photography lighting. So in a different life, I used to be a photographer, and I like to go out on the streets with my little light kits and have photo shoots, and I had to have a way to power them. I couldn't just plug an extension cord into Bank of America, you know, so I carted this around with me. And charging camera batteries and iPhones, it's never ran out of juice before I go back to the city. It's got a USB slot for phones and stuff. It's come in tremendously handy. It's been doing well for many years. And this is by a company called Paul C. Bluff. And I don't think I paid very much money for it. It is a, let's see here, 16.8 volt 3A lithium battery charger, whatever that means. This is model VMC3A. So Vagabond Mini Lithium, model VMC3A by Paul Bluff Photography. So that's the last part of the puzzle. You know, it's been a good weekend out here. I look forward to doing videos like this a lot more. And I just wanted to give those of you out there who are in this YouTube camping community an opportunity to see what I use. If you have a recommendation for me, then leave it down in the comments below. I'd love to know what all you other guys are using too. So let me know. Hope you enjoyed seeing my setup, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.